I'm CJ Livecast, and we're about to begin this PUBG Mobile event. If you guys have not seen this before, go check us out. Hit the Discord link below. But for now, just enjoy the show if you'd like. We are going to begin match number 1 in just a moment. I'll show you guys what that looks like right now. And that is a small screen. Let's increase that. Should we make it a little bigger? Maybe a little bigger than that. Maybe something like that. That'll be good. So yeah, we're gonna get started. I think we have all the teams we are looking for. We're missing a few, but let's just get going because the time is now to begin. And no other messages have been sent saying, "Hey, please wait," something, whatever it is. But no, I don't see anything. So we are good there. And one last check on this chat, but I don't think anyone written here. Yep, we are good to go. Yes, that looks fine. So let's start it up. Good luck to all the teams for match number 1. I'm always hesitant to hit start, but I think we're good. We are doing this without Body, unfortunately. She's been really great, getting us scores in real time. And so we're going to do this one on our own. But yeah, let's hope. What I'm gonna be doing is doing the scores as well. It's gonna be a bit tough. I'm not good at it, but I'll do my best. I'm accurate, but it just takes a while for me to calculate it all, especially since I'm streaming. I'm gonna be getting the scores, and after the tournament pretty much is wrapped up, I'll be going back and getting the scores calculated. And then I'll post it on Discord. I'll post it on Instagram, so you guys know who won and who lost. There is a $100 prize pool. It is going to be $40 to first place, $24 to second place, $20 to third place, and $16 for fourth place. So there are a few teams that are going to be in the money. If you are one of those teams, we'll see. I mean, obviously, I will say congratulations when you get there, but you guys got to fight it out in 3 matches. First, we're going to start off in Sandhawk. Then we're going to move on to Erangel. And then I'm not sure if we're sticking with Erangel at that point or moving on to Miramar. Miramar is just a big map, and we will see how that goes. I do like Erangel a lot more. So that's the one that's up in the air. But obviously, right now, we're doing Sandhawk. And all these teams are jumping in. 54 players, 14 teams. Love it. Love to see it. Let's see how these teams will do. And we'll keep our eye on it, right? We'll do our best trying to get the best and most accurate activity. So whatever is most relevant, we'll try to head there for the most part. But, there's going to be times where we might check out a team just to see their positioning and why they went there. But, as I said, I like seeing the action the most. So if I notice some overlap, which I might see here as we head down to around Paradise. I think it's going to be beyond Paradise. You can see that. So heading over to Tatmok, possibly to Cow as well on top there. I think we are seeing that overlap. And nowhere else am I noticing a major... Well, this is overlap. It's surprising overlap here. There's not a lot going on other than Sami. So that could lead to some individual battles here and some individual houses. Could be interesting to note. But what is happening up top? Is there... Yes, there is major overlap in this town. And shots already fired at Alesso. He needs to heal up. He needs to grab some weapons. And he does grab a weapon to start. He's going to possibly wants to grab that AK. Does have a DBS, though. So 2 really great short-range weaponry. He just needs to heal. And hopefully he'll get that... again, that health bar up. Take a look at some other players here. In particular, I see somebody really close, and that is Persia. Persia knocked down, though. He will be thirsted out. Could possibly be our first death of the game. Here's Daddy Mara waiting in the middle of Cow, while the rest of the enemies are kind of in... you can see there on the top right there, surrounding the area. They actually might be leaving the area. It's hard to really tell. Let's go take a look at exactly what's going on from this team. We got ZBD. One player still around. Alesso needs to heal still, as I mentioned. But wait, no. I want to see another player up top. And Daddy Mara is down, so that is leading this team in disarray for sure. Alesso, he definitely made some footsteps beforehand. Probably is heard. They probably have a good sense of where Alesso is. He does not want to make a lot of noise. He needs to survive at this point. Someone's coming in hot, by the way. Interesting from GRX. He has no teammates, by the way, in this area. And yet he's just... Wait a minute. They're coming in from different angles. And they get one. From outside in, they're coming in. Not very often do you see this overt. And there's a grenade thrown, shot. Tries to shoot him through the wall, apparently. And gotta wait for that to either, yep, there we go, explode out. Alesso's in trouble. You think he got knocked. Oh, you're crazy. Pushed out too much in the window. Is he gonna go for the revive, hoping to do so? Teammate is getting shot from the back there, but so far safe. They're waiting to hear some footsteps getting closer and closer. No, not yet. The other team got spawn wiped out. Good shots there from Julie. Keeping the team alive and well. That heal up is a big one too, and they get another knock. DBS might be DBS versus DBS. Oh, he got a lot of damage on him. Can't get him though. He's a one-shot wonder. That's all he needs. Looking in the wrong direction, and the team is taken out. GRX surviving. They're the ones coming in from the outside. Great job. So what they did, apparently, I wasn't even paying attention. They must, and some teams usually land here in the middle of our map here. They would land in this area of no towns, right? And then just loot up all these buildings and then come in. I think someone came from Tap Mock, I saw from GRX. They were ultimately successful. They have 4 kills. Unfortunately, they did lose Tornado. That is a early loss that you do not want to have here, but it is better than it's better to have 4 kills than to. That's the way I want to say it. I can't not say no. Shari in trouble, possibly. That door is open, by the way. There. Oh, he gets shot from the side, and Manny will get the finishing clutch knock there. So look out. This is what it is. What's up with this wall, by the way? It's like not loaded in for some reason. Oh, let's see what else we got. Gonna go over here. Enemy in front of them. He might go head over. Here is little baby. He is closest, but he's not paying attention at all to that direction. Oh, they might be hearing the vehicle, yeah. Little baby certainly hears it. The door is left open there, so that could lead somebody. Get out. This is rough. They know a door's open, so that leads them to believe this could be a risky place to be. He's trying to just hide it out. Oh my god, gets one with an easy knock. But gets taken down by another DBS user and is thirsted. So he doesn't get the thirst there, if I'm not mistaken, or did he? Yeah, he did, never mind. So it's a 3v3, or it should be, and Jaw is down. And so is Paulo. 2 players taken down quite quickly. DBS shotgun is absolutely necessary if you want to win some of these battles. DBS close range, especially at Sandhawk here, is devastating. Sometimes, you know, if you're working with Miramar, you might not want to carry a DBS unless you're, you know, still having a battle within a building or close range somehow. But Sandhawk is absolutely a close range type of map. It is a smaller map. Teams are forced more in, a lot more barriers. So in order to get around those barriers, you gotta get close. And the shotgun is perfect. Not only that, but it can shoot 2 in a row real quick and then not a very long reload afterwards. So let's head over to Vortex here. He's gonna have some enemies below, sees some doors open. And they're just on the right side. He doesn't know exactly where they are. They're a little bit in the distance there. Obviously, buildings covering up his view. And so I don't think he's going to get a sense of where they are as accurately as he was hoping for. We'll take a look at Crady here. I don't know if he's going to have a fight. He sees somebody possibly down below. He does not have anyone nearby that should figure it out where he is. He sees that vehicle. Will he go and take a shot onto the vehicle? He does. He gets some loss on a lot of health there. He should try to blow up that vehicle. Doesn't, though. I think if he started shooting at the vehicle, he probably would have hopped right into the house regardless. And now he's just on full retreat mode. His teammates have all been taken down. We saw those teammates taken out. So Crady just got to get out of here. He does have a buggy, so that will work for a quick retreat. Maybe he'll come back to avenge his teammates later. But for now, that's what we got. Let's head over to Revolution. Looks like they're shooting at something. I don't think... Oh, he got some hits on the player there. Enigma. And they're shooting back now. I wish sometimes this spectate mode wouldn't mess up so much, but there you go. And yeah, Yum needs to heal up a bit. I think he was the first player taking damage in that engagement. Enigma, too, I think took some hits. See, these scope-ins are not very conducive to spectating, but it is what it is. These teams have been interwoven constantly around Camp Bravo, but not a lot of activity as of late. I think in the beginning they hit each other quite a bit, but now it's more of a laxed game. You can see Whitebeard kind of laying low. Somebody's getting closer, by the way, and I wonder if they're going to get so close where they notice each other. Over the hill and down to the road would have been this. Oh, he's clear. Does he not see that clearly? Yes, he does. And there you go. Russell, unfortunately for him, is taken down. And usually the grass does do a good job of hiding players, but you don't want to really rely on that on this map. There's so many better places to hide within and behind. You have the huge rocks here, the tree line giving a lot of protection. Obviously the buildings. So, obviously the grass is not the greatest. It is one way, but I wouldn't, again, rely on that when you have so many other options. Just like this. Soul is using exactly what I'm talking about. Right, using the rocks for cover. There's an enemy right there. Diego is good to be taken down right now. And I don't understand why Soul... Is he not seeing this? Is he too covered there? Because I think he was pretty easily spotted. It wasn't just a spectate mode glitch of some sort. I think he was clear. And so you don't really want to give up those opportunities. This team is fully decked out with 4 players. And there's the shots now. They are going to be creating some devastating attack. And there it is. The first one down. Super Cassie's trying to heal, but will a grenade be coming in? I know Soul's trying to throw one out. And unfortunately, he cooked it too long. I thought he did as well. Excuse me. But 2 players are down. 1 player is down. 1 player is out. And Casty is about out. He just needs to heal up. Luckily, he does have a first aid. He'll use that quickly. But he needs to do more. Nice shots in the corner there. Goes for the other one too, right? I think he got 2 on that. Wow. Should not be happening. Wow. Okay. Another one comes in. Great plays all around. Crush Tags coming in with a beautiful nade to just kind of finish up that engagement with the first team. But again, another team coming in as Hellboy and Soul have already been eliminated on this side. What I was saying before is that should not be happening. Is you have this engagement where you're winning. You do have a third party that is affecting your battle, but they're so far away, they shouldn't be affecting it that much. Definitely should have closed the gap to the building way sooner to kind of also hide themselves from Revolution at the same time. And that's what led them from being a 2-player team from... I think they should have kept their 4-person team if they played it right. They won that engagement for the most part. They should be happy with that overall. But again, minimizing your risk of losing players like that is absolutely necessary. And the blue zone's really messing them up here. Will they be in the blue zone when this closes? No. So they might hop, try to drive the vehicle all the way into the water at that point. I'm not sure. It's a risky thing, but with the blue zone going to be overturning them in a short while, they might drive all the way around, maybe to the bridge to kind of get in. And yeah, that seems to be the option here. Yes, they could get in sooner if they drove off to the water, but it's, again, a huge risk, as anyone could be looking over the edge and just taking them out one by one. So instead of that, they're going to drive around. And they have a safe place to drive into. There isn't a team here on the north side. So I expect that they will stop if they don't hear anyone in those early buildings next to their vehicle currently. Everyone else is kind of separated out. You got GRX. They have had, again, early success. Tornado, again, still out. 3-person team. This team, though, is separated for the most part. You can see here, Banana and Criminal are together. But where is Gentleman? Gentleman is kind of farther ahead, behind. I can't really... Oh. Is that an enemy that's right on top? What was that? Why did I see him? It seemed like it was a lot closer. It was actually, he's actually pretty far away. Here's Emperador, and he's getting close to some enemies, though. Possibly will get shot at. I don't know if Emperador noticed the enemy up top, and well, his teammates did for sure. And so they're both peeking it out here. He runs over his own teammate. I don't know. It didn't appear to affect him, though. Criminal hides quickly behind the tree and tries to juke out the enemy, and unfortunately couldn't do it. He needed to throw a smoke for sure, and will be thirsted. Yeah, definitely want to throw a smoke out if you're trying to retreat back and you're knowingly getting shot at there. Just is not the right play. Here's Emperador. He goes for the thirst as he pushed up the most. And the other player on the team seems to be doing a full retreat. Let's take a look at where he is. Gentleman here. So again, they were a 3-person team. Oh, there it goes. He needs to get his gun out and be ready for a fight. What? Wait, what? Where did that car go? Is this did not notice Gentleman right in front of his eyes? Or was he waiting for some other players? Oh. Yeah, that was noticed. There's no way Emperador missed that. And push around. The shotgun was the right choice. He actually got some damage on Emperador. But at the end of the day, the numbers outweighed the gun. So it looks like here that Lux notices 2 players down below. There's a vehicle right there. If that wasn't enough to indicate that players would be close. That is one of the things, the negatives of having vehicles on this map in particular. Well, actually on any map, but I just don't think you need vehicles as much on Sandhawk. The main one is... to me, is that it makes it easy to know where you are, right? You park your car outside. No one's thinking that's a random car parked right on the edge of that house. They're going to be skeptical. And people don't usually leave their cars. Once they take a car, they're like, this is my car. I'm not leaving my car anymore. This is the one I have, unless it's really beat up. So that's one thing you can kind of notice. If it's a good-looking car and it's right on the house, they're probably in that house. There's a good chance. Rather, if you didn't have a vehicle and you close the door behind you, they might think it's just an empty house, just like any other. Again, I don't know why spectate mode's doing this. I want to see everything. Maybe if I hit something here. Well, it's going to try to, I don't know, do any of that. Would that fix anything? No, I don't think so, but I don't think anything's going to be fixed here. Alright, we'll just kind of hope that it'll get fixed in the next match or something. I don't know. His vehicle taking a hit, and he jumps out ready for a fight. He's got a DBS, he misses all his shots, and unfortunately for him, he will be knocked. And I don't know if his teammate got taken down too. I couldn't get to him. Oh, no. Oh, both of them taken down. Both by Lux. Big shots from the prone position to make things easier for him. And they threw a grenade inside thinking somebody's in there. Nobody's in there. I don't know why he's so thinking that there's somebody there. And there's one. Good drop. Crouch shot for sure. Good movements from Lux. We've seen some good stuff. from him. I don't know if it's him or her. Was that a grenade knock on these two? It was a grenade knock on both of them in this corner. In a possible thirst with some grenades coming closer and closer. Teammate, where are you? There, he's coming. He's coming, but he's got a big hurdle if he wants to try to save his teammates. There they are on the ground. And a grenade possibly from Aquilus. Does he see him? He's kind of right behind that tree. And there's other players to watch out for. The third party could really lead to the revival here. No, don't shoot. Heal. Don't shoot. Heal. 2 teams left. These are the last 2. So good job from SIL. They have absolutely been killing it. 7 kills though, but a lot of them coming in at the end. And here's a smoke. So that will indicate their positioning. A grenade comes in, so, or smokes are coming in, so they don't know. They're coming in from the blue zone. They shouldn't be, Revolution should not be throwing any smokes. They're making it easier for the other teams to get in by blocking their own viewpoint. They are down, though, a player, 3-2, so that could be a main reason, but they are heavy in the blue zone. I mean, within the zone, so they don't have to worry about, you know, trying to get in anywhere. Ooh, that grenade does hurt, but it was too far. So more smokes. Again, this is what SIL wants to do, SIL. They want to get these smokes out to make it harder as they need to, again, get into the next blue zone. Lewan takes a hit there. Luckily, was on the right side of that rock. Ooh, that one gets close. That one's way overthrown. Jeez, these grenades are coming in hot, but Lewan continues to stay alive. They are really keeping the other team in the blue. And I don't know where Emperador is going. Why did he go so far into the blue to do that? And Park is down. John is down. Their positioning is getting outweighed by the number of players, as now it's 1v3. Shotgun lead. Oh, he got it done from that distance. But the shots are coming in again. Lewan low on health, and there's the finish. SIL had a pretty tough time getting into the next zone, but they managed to get in nonetheless. They did have 1 extra player compared to Revo, but all in all, a lot of work needed to get into it, even though they had that extra player. Usually positioning wise, I think that is more important than the amount of people you have, especially when it's clearly just a 2-team game. Third parties could really mess things up in that situation, but since obviously there wasn't any chance of that, I thought the advantage would go to Revolution. But a great grenade coming in. I don't know who threw it, but from SIL's side, really made things easier. I'm gonna put you guys to watch a bit of a commercial, but I will be back. I'm just gonna take these screenshots and then get the next match started soon.
If you trying to have a war, it's a war zone. Never take a loss, it's a lesson. I got more to go. I got it. When I'm on, I got you scared straight. If I'm never not on point, it's a red. You moving here with a big face. If you trying to have a war, it's a war zone. Gatekeepers on trying to keep the door closed. I just do it to the bleed on my own drum. It's a war zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, 200 players, 50 teams, $3 million, and 1 trophy. Welcome to the 2023 PUBG Mobile Global Championships.
Yeah.
48 teams began this journey. We are now down to just 16 with $3 million on the line and thousands of screaming fans cheering on their favorite teams. Anything can happen.
But it's time to find out who our champion at PMGC 2023 is going to be.
The grand finals starts now.
Tell me if you ready, tell me if you hear him coming. Survival of the fittest, be the hunter or the hunted. Better pay attention.
Here comes Noxian Red Force, takes down one at least, and that's Levi's Knox. For the second, and he makes it happen! East moves forwards, looking to finish this off with the DBS of his own. The Reaper with the last to stand for them, and Alpha 7 Paul! Top so low, and Alex takes him down.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 PMGC champions, IHC!
Time to make it happen, time to get in the zone. Get in the zone.
All right, we're going to start match number 2 soon. These are the players coming back in. Let's bring it out here. I'm going to get some music while I'm at it. Dark, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It says fired. I guess fired up. Is that what you mean? Or am I fired? I don't know what you mean. But welcome to the stream. Send this out. And it's also, I want to see, oh yeah. I want to get some music going. That's what I wanted to do. Hope everyone's having a good day. If you're not, let me know. Even if you are, obviously, let me know too. But I'm hoping that everything is good. You guys are enjoying yourselves. All right. Why am I having a hard time? Oh, I found it. Yeah, the music library. Too loud. Should be a good volume. I think it's good. Oh, do you guys not hear in-game volume? The entire time? Did you guys not hear in-game volume? Let's take a look.
There's so many better places to hide within.
I know, you guys heard it. Then why did it need me to increase that? I just need to increase a volume level for some reason. Alright, well, regardless, you guys got it now, for sure. If it's too loud, let me know. I'll definitely double check when we get into the room game as well. So we're starting in roughly 1 minute. Teams are slow to get in. Let's show you that. Alright, game audio there. Alright, I see. So the emulator is doubling it up then. If we don't double it up. I see. So I have 2 different audio things going on. It's good to know. I should really just keep it at 1, but for now I'm sticking with whatever's simplest. But yeah, let me just go through some of those scores for you guys. I had to leave that score, not go over it all at the time because I wanted to make sure to get all the players in so we can start the next match really quick. But let me get you guys some of the numbers here. At least some main numbers, right? So first place was SIL. We saw them do great. They had 5 kills from Dagas and a team total of 9. Not quite double digit, but still a high single digit number. And it's going to be high compared to most teams as well. Revo has 3 eliminations at second place. Just going over main killers here. We got FNE. They got 5 coming in from Aquilus. We saw actually a few of his kills and a team total of 7. There was some teams got 1 and 2 there. In 6th place, SON with Vortex and Wolf OP leading the charge with 3 eliminations each and 2 from Russell, a team total of 8. Well played. Again, some teams with 3. I see there's a 4 from GRX. And there's 5 eliminations coming in from RD. They're really good. Keep an eye on Rude dudes. And Julio did really well there. 3 eliminations. I called them Julie at one point. Sorry about that. But a team total nonetheless of 5. And so even the teams that didn't get great rank, they actually did pretty well in the other matches. I mean, in the other, even if they didn't do ranking well, they did well in eliminations. That's what I meant to say. Where are the other teams? Are we waiting? Extra 2, please. Looks like Manny needs an extra 2 minutes. Give it to him. What's Friday chat saying here? MD3 or MD4? I don't know what that means. Anyone know what that means? Oh, look it up maybe. Yeah, I have no idea. MD Scrim 3, MD3. Yeah, I'm lost. I have no idea what's in. I guess we'll just go on. Alright, I think we're good to start now. So this tournament is not only brought to you by NKD Esports, but also by Community Gaming. If you guys have not heard of them, I highly recommend taking a look at their website. It's communitygaming.io. They have a lot of different tournaments. You guys can sign up for those tournaments right now. They are mostly, if not all, free to play. There is no cost to this one. We have COD Mobile and PUBG Mobiles that we host with them, and none of it costs any. I don't even know if they actually have anything that costs anything as far as their tournaments go, and I believe all of them have at least something in prize pool. I don't think they do just free tournaments. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they don't. And there's really no reason not to. It's not like you have to do a subscription. You don't have to pay a certain fee every month or anything like that. You don't have to pay anything. You just sign up and compete. So, if you enjoy PUBG Mobile, great. Stick around. We have one every month, at least from our perspective. They have other PUBG Mobile tournaments going on every week, essentially. And if you're interested in COD Mobile, we're going to be doing some in Warzone. Obviously, that's going to be a big one as it just came out. But yeah, if you're like a console player, PC player, go play those tournaments that they're hosting as well. There's a ton. So I just want to elaborate on that because, when's the chances that you get to play in tournaments where you don't have to pay anything and you get to win something if you win? I mean, not very often, I'd say. So go and take a look for sure. It's communitygaming.io. Not .com, it's .io. So yes, I is going to be left with one team and one team only. They're going to be separate here. So we're going to switch off and see where another fight may be. And I think we're going to see it possibly at these buildings by school. So I'm going to take the music off. Let me know if you guys hear everything, see everything. I want to make sure it's all working. So two teams landed. Again, school apartments pretty close to each other, especially here with Crazy. Right here is a tough spot to be with all those players on not far. Are they in the same building or far? They're farther. So right now, a lot of looting at this point. See there, an Uzi from one side. There is one of the worst guns from Crazy, and another bad gun from Julio. Here's another Uzi from one. A good gun here. Go with the Scar, why not? No major weapon though. No DBS as far as I can tell. No M4 I can see on anybody. And we'll take a look at that. We'll probably go back to that soon. I'm just going to keep an eye out for any other engagements. And this could be one. We have a vehicle backing off. As you can see here, Wolf is going to grab some weaponry. And on the far side... Oh, yeah, they are getting close. They are pushing up. Park John. Park said John. I'm going to go with that. Park said John has gotten out and is ready to fight. It seems he's close. He's got a VSS. It's not a great weapon. Oh, we got a Scar now. Or it did have a Scar. Actually switched it out. And are they going to get back into that vehicle? They probably heard footsteps here because you can hear their footsteps. They might as well hear them back. And shots on the far side as Kim Tan is down. This is a bad spot, too. He needs a smoke to get out of this. Is there a teammate nearby? I thought there was another one near. There he is. So, Lee Wan Jun, do you have... No smokes. This is tough for you. Kim Tan is in trouble. And I'm sure Frank is going to keep an eye... No. Frank does not keep an eye on Lee Wan, which is a big mistake, as Russell takes a big knock there. So, Frankie should probably get over to Russell to pick him up quickly. Lee Wan still is in a precarious position to go for it. He's going for it now. He's just taking this huge risk. Frankie's not looking. There you go. There's the shots. Wow. Surviving. He's waiting for the peak. He's got to hold it. He tried to switch it up and it worked. The switch to the left window worked. Lee Wan Jun down. You had a teammate who came in now? You had a teammate who was coming? Could have waited. That was a big mistake for sure. Rather than try to do a jump fake. Now, here's a knock and a quick, easy heal up. I don't know if that was caused by John here. I think he would have been the cause. Does not decide to push it, though. Instead takes the hit. We're going to head over here and see what's going on as well. There's a lot of hurt in this side. And hopefully, when things render in, we'll get a good sense of how this is panning out. So there's a knocked one there. There's Shari. Oh, health is low. He's at 2. I think it said 2. He's low on health regardless. Still low. He's only got bandages to work with. A grenade was certainly just a little bit of the AoE of a grenade, and that would have done up Persia. Let's see. I think that's supposed to be Herman. Is downed. They're throwing in smokes to the house, to the shed. Definitely a good idea, and I think you're gonna make it unless a grenade comes. And there's the move in. They know they had a knock, so they probably are thinking they're going for the heal. They're going for the heal, but they can't seem to push. Maybe they are a little more risk averse. And I thought they'd be there as they do get the heal, or NF gets a heal on Herman. Good shots, gets hard in there, and someone's coming over. He's trying to shotgun his way to battle, and it does work. And the shotgun is going to hurt him back as well. Another player using a shotgun. Tries a jump shot it. Herman is just kind of hiding in the corner, waiting for them to come to the front door. Oh, missed the shots, but he got another shot at it. As a DPS is a great weapon. And unfortunately, going for the thirst might have been a big mistake, in my opinion. And down goes Shari as well. ZB taking the win at the house here. They keep 3 players as well. Persia is out. Unfortunate for them, but as I said before, getting 4 eliminations at the cost of 1 is worth it. It is worth it. I think it's tougher the earlier it is, right? But still, not much better than that. Ooh, jump shot. That's why you don't want to just keep shooting at a rhythmic pace, because they'll just play it out, right? You might as well be going to music at that point, and you make it easy for the enemy to know when they should pop out, right? All right, he shot. I'm gonna pop out now. Especially if I know the rhythm, it's a lot easier. So you kind of want to hold on to your shotgun shots until you know you're gonna shoot. Three-way battle. It's a far shot. You can see him, but this is not going to do any damage. I mean, it will do some damage if made contact. But ultimately, it's, I guess, to use up their heals. And I don't think they want to be in that type of battle out here. You can easily get third party to up top, as some teams like to come over. So not really a place where you want to have like a long range type of fighting over and over. Would not recommend it. In the buildings, it's more or less okay, because it takes a while to get pushed. Oh! This is what I'm talking about. Here's that third party. And Lux. And the enemies are coming. Grenade. He's holding it. Throws it. Oh, he gets hit by a different enemy. Was it the third party? Or was his teammate? It was his teammates from below. Oh, come on. Where were the shots? That was through the smoke. That's crazy. That was from all the way over here. That's where the shots were. He's definitely gonna get thirsted now. I don't know why he moved away from behind hard cover. He actually went away to get somewhere else. And they finished up the last player here. 8 eliminations out, and they have all 4 players. Thank you for the support. I don't know what it is. And it's pushing up the hill, but it seems more or less to go away. take a look at where are we shooting at? Enemy coming in. Multiple enemies in that vehicle. Lux, Aquilus. Ooh, Lux takes a major hit there. Aquilus was at, I think, managed to get a knock there on Crazy. And let's see if this grenade could do it. Oh, Kobe! Right on top of their domes. That grenade was clutch, and they're going to try to push for the finishing touch here. And one's knocked. Lux is knocked. Lux is knocked. I'm just going to get that tongue tie out. So they do finish it up, but great job from both Lux and Aquilus. Especially that long grenade. That really did some hurt in here. Unfortunately, it only led to a knock and a thirst, and not more than that. That was the team, I believe, that won match number 1 as well, that this squad just beat. So, you know, being 8th place in this one is not going to lead you to much in the point category. I don't know how many kills they got before they got eliminated. I guess we can take a look and see. Let's see where they are. No, SIL won. They only have 0 eliminations. They have not been in a battle yet. SIL was the winners of last round. And then where is... Was it Revolution? Revolution was 2nd place. They don't have an elimination either, and they've lost 3 in this one. Here's Aquilus and Lux. I believe they had a few kills, and we're near the top, so this is going to hurt their chances of staying in the money if they're not still there. I believe they're top 14. There's some enemies on top of the mountain. Again, this is the team that won the last round. They had 9 eliminations, which was more than anyone else. So they are clearly the leaders going into this round, match 2. They don't seem to know where they want to go. They seem to be more or less thinking about it. They all have their own vehicles, which is a good thing on this map. You know, you can have... It's also, I think, good. And you see a vehicle there, people there. And he's gonna stop. He's coming out. He's saying, hi, I see you. Yeah, just gonna scare us away. And there's a nade up. Oh. Takes a hit to do that, but still managed to get some damage off the Polo. And there's Ja looking at Zodic. Ooh, grenade almost took a hit. Another grenade. Pass to the right. Messi takes that hit. And the nade up. Ja takes major damage, but somehow stays on his feet. And this is tough. SIL, they're trying to overcome the odds by pushing up the mountain. N7 has advantages here. They have 4 players, but Ja is knocked. That's a big one there, maybe caused by the left there from the 2 players that are now at the bottom. But it looks like Messi and the rest of the squad are backing off. He lost a tire, by the way, and it's a back tire, which will slow him down. And so he does need to get into that other vehicle to gain some speed and momentum. There we go. Backstage, Rolling Stream says, hey, hello, sorry for bothering you. Oh, it's a promotion. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Running right into the problem here. We have 1 down. Zodic gets taken down too. The rest of SIL, I think, have to bail. Shots toward Embrador. R takes a hit, but he doesn't. I don't think. That is rough. And so ZB now at 5 eliminations. Should get their 6 in just a second. There it is. So here's all the players that are left. Why are you not close to your teammate? He's just prone out here. He's about to set up camp with his big backpack. So he's got his little corner. Has no idea where any enemies are, and there's no one in sight. The rest of the team, I guess, will head over there in a second. But that is the case. Take a look at this. These are the closest two enemies. And that car is going to head out. Is that an enemy in there? The car just rolls down. Wait, is there an enemy over here? Where is... I thought there was supposed to be a... Okay, never mind. I don't know what happened. Did he get taken out? There's a person downed. I'm confused. I didn't see any shots coming in from SIL, but this guy's downed and he's pretty covered. The moment I head over there, he was still alive. Maybe he was knocked at that point. I don't know. Maybe he was knocked. These guys thought there's still one or something, and then he got thirsted out. I'm going with that. I don't know otherwise. So these guys for sure need to get in from the blue zone. And this team might have a field day with some cars coming through. Hopefully we'll render in time to see it. Maybe not. ZB decide which was the right choice to not go by this household. Although they are getting close again. This zone is not helping many. Look at this. Not a lot of building to work with. You're going to have a lot of people stuck out in the open and hoping to find some protected spaces. I'm going to get right back into this vehicle and head out. And the shots on Emmer. Comes around to get close to his teammates. One's knocked, though. One is taken down already. And he's possibly going to throw a smoke up. He does have a few of them, so he might smoke to get into this. Nope, he's just going to run it. And makes it in. He's really keeping himself open to the right, but no one is there, so that is a saving grace. Someone's about to throw a grenade in. Guess not. Oh, there's a grenade. He's trying to get it into the shed because someone was in there, and he throws it shorter, gets good damage, and finishes it up with some hits. And yeah, he does get that one for sure. Julio's trying to bail out now with the buggy, and the smoke is really covering up Gentleman's view. So Gentleman doing great work in a 1v2 situation. No teammates right behind him to give him any support there. Oh, maybe over here. I guess there's some support. But for the most part, that was a Gentleman win. So in the zone here, we got SON. They got a good spot, I think. It really dips here, so you're not going to have that hard cover from buildings, but you got the hill that's working in your favor. So I think they're pretty happy with this spot. And they're also shooting across to hit some other enemies, and they do get a knock. There is one that's still over there. And so Banana might be able to get that heal. I don't know if Criminal can make it down. And it looks like he is getting low enough. Tornado, though, is hopping rocks and misses the jump there. But so the next zone will push out a lot of teams, and these teams that already have a great spot with houses, they're just continue to get it even better. This is great for Alesso, great for ZB. It doesn't get better, really. And also the team across the way. What is this? Another ZB. They're looking great too. Was that Sil? They also have a good spot, although the zone probably won't be as favorable to SIL when the next zone closes. But you know, they're just taking up whatever's left. They got the crumbs of it. happening up top here? That what? What a jump! Oh, that would have been dope though. And the enemy is finally taken down. That was dope. That was getting that jump shot. I wish it worked. And so they're gonna heal the guy that's taking major risk there, doing a launch off the rock. I don't know if he got knocked from fall damage. I think that might have been the case. He went so fast. I think when he got out of the vehicle, he just got knocked from doing that. But it was cool to see. The next zone will be forcing SON in. And all the buildings that are already in zone have been taken. So good luck for SON. They are going to have some trouble. We also have GRX below. They have some natural cover to work with. It should be pretty safe to do this. I like their position as well. They can get more centered by staying close to the river and using the little bank for cover. Russell needed a pickup. Shots on Harden down. Will they push after that knock? No, Russell still needs to heal. And I don't know if SIL caused that as well. So the next zone will go to the south and to the east, which is away from this spot. It'll go toward GRX. It'll go toward ZB, the lowercase ZBs. So SON and SIL, they need to move. They need to get out, and they're fighting against each other now. Grenade thrown. That was a really far throw into the away from the smoke even. Russell almost getting hit from some of these nades, but apparently short. And there's a knock also on an SIL player, needing again to rotate in the next 15 seconds when the blue zone will start to close. This ZB team also needs to think about next moves. They do not have the zone. I don't think they have a piece of it either, even if they move all the way to this corner. They can try to use these rocks for cover as they move up, and I think that's what Alesso is working on. SON Wolf is down. Vehicle coming in hot, trying to get in. They're going to push through this team to make it work. Let's see if Frankie can do it. He's running through. Doesn't care if it's dangerous. There's the shot to the... Oh, great job against a DBS. And Frankie needs to keep moving. Oh, no, taken down. That's it for Sun. And I believe that's it for SIL as well. Again, they were fighting each other so much. They weren't really getting into this zone. They weren't working on that. And so all these other teams from ZB to GRX, they were already there. And they can hear all those shots. They know exactly where to focus their energies. And they take out the remaining players. So that was the big problem. I think Gentleman was spotted, but he's got a little lip here with the protection, and he was able to wrap around to the rock. Smoke thrown all around. It's a 2v4, and that nade is beautiful. And so Julio, who has 8 eliminations, needs to do wonders. Just kind of, he just shoots through the smoke hoping for a hit. He did get a few more than he should have in my view, but that's about it. Oh! DBS would have been perfect. His first shot was on target. Unfortunately, he didn't have it. So GRX, they come out with the win. That 3 elimination, 2 of them were from that last team ZB. I don't know if all 3 were ZB, but at least 2 of them. So they kind of slide into first place. And that is not very typical in these tournaments. Usually the team that has the most eliminations tends to be the winner. But GRX showing us how it's done a different way. We'll go through these scores. I'll just talk about it. But for now, what I'm going to do is get the next room set up so teams don't have to wait. So I'm going to put you guys to pause and I'll be right back.
If you try to have a war, it's a war zone. Never take a loss, it's a lesson I got more to go. I got it. When I'm on, I got you scared straight. If I'm never not on, when you press a red, I know have a war, it's a war zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, 200 players, 50 teams, $3 million, and 1 trophy. Welcome to the 2023 PUBG Mobile Global Championships.
Yeah.
48 teams began this journey, and we are now down to just 16, with $3 million on the line and thousands of screaming fans cheering on their favorite teams. Anything can happen.
But it's time to find out who our champion at PMGC 2023 is going to be.
The grand finals starts now.
Hey, tell me if you ready, tell me if you hear him coming. Survival of the fittest, be the hunter or the hunted. Better pay attention.
Here comes Noxian Red Force, takes down one at least, and that's Levi's Knox. For the second, and he makes it happen. East moves forwards, looking to finish this off with the DBS of his own. Trovo the last to stand for them, and Alpha 7 Paul! Top so low, and Alex takes him down.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 PMGC champions, IHC!
All right. So we just got the room set up. People are going to head in now. Let me talk about the scores. Who did what? See if we can get some good ones here. All right, so no, wait, that's the wrong one. Let's see. Okay, here we go. GRX got first place again. They did not have a lot when it comes to eliminations. They had 3. That's going to hurt their chances of getting a ton of points for the round, but getting first place is going to help for sure. ZB, lowercase, they had 3 from 6. His name is something 6. But then Julio came in clutch. He had 8 on his own. A team total here of 13. More than we've seen any other team so far in this tournament. The only team actually to have double-digit eliminations in any round. So ZB, I don't know where they were beforehand. I don't know. I don't remember their score from the match number 1. But that I would not be surprised if they just skyrocketed themselves to first place. Then we have SIL. SIL, they were in first place going into this round. Again, third place is great, right? So why am I saying it? Because they only got 1 elimination. That's really going to hurt them in the long run. Yes, you get third, you got some good points, but overall, you need to double it. You need to get at least, 4 eliminations, I think, to make your point stay in first, because there's teams like ZB who just went nuts here. Then you got the other ZB. This is the uppercase. They have 5 from Daddy Mara and a team total of 5, 6, 7. That's huge. And then SON saw a lot of good stuff from them. 3 from Russell, a team total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eliminations. That's big. That is big. Then we got any major ones here. FNE, they had 8th place, but they still get 2 eliminations, so not bad there. And not a lot going on from the remainder of the teams. So any of those bottom teams now could make it up. That's a great thing about having 3 matches, in my opinion, is that any particular match could really switch things. So even if you had done really poorly, I think, in these last 2 rounds, if you have a really great match, like double-digit eliminations, first place, you are going to be in the money. In my opinion, I think that is very likely. to happen because again, we're not doing like 10 rounds here where you need to do better than just one great round. We're doing 3. So the chances of, a team coming back from this is good. Now you can think like, oh, well, yeah, if they haven't done well before, what makes you think they're going to do well there? That's fair. That is fair that, what previous rounds could help understand how well you're going to do in this round. But things can always change. You never know. Some teams have bad rounds. Your team might have a great round. Happens all the time. So we'll see for sure in this one as teams are again popping in. We are starting. What time did I say? Oh, it should start now. But these teams are still kind of lazily getting in, so we're gonna give it some extra time for sure. Let's see. Yeah, they're still rolling in, but slowly. There's SON. SON, they've been doing really well, especially in the last round. We'll see if they continue to kind of rise to the occasion. Russell and Wolf OP leading the charge with some great eliminations. And who was our main elimination getter? It was Julio from ZB. Not this ZB that you see at Team 18. It was another one. Here he is right there. Great stuff. Let's take a look and see if we can figure out what he's been up to. So he's played 21 rounds in this season. They've won. He's got top 10 in 17 of them. And a KD of 1081. That is a ton in the KD department. So great job here from Julio. No, it could be Julie. This could be a Julie. I first said Julie, and then I was like, oh, I think it's Julio. I mean, I don't know. You guys be the judge. We can get more information from them. That would help. It could go either way, I suppose. But I think I'm now leaning toward. Oh, well, this is saying it's male, I guess. So I don't know anymore. All right. If you guys want to make a judgment, go for it. So we're 2 minutes over. I think we're gonna start. Fantasy just needs to get into the right slot. If not, we'll just kick and move on. But go right there. That's where he needs to go. You go right where you gotta go. There we go. All right, I think we're good to go. We're gonna stick with Aaron Gell. Here we go. And wait, one check to Discord. I already gave you 2 extra minutes, Jesse, but I'll give it an extra 2 minutes. Let me just see what team Jesse was on. Not extra 2 minutes, an extra minute. But let's see what Julie's team was on. What? Don't see. Is it Jesse? No, it's Julie. Where is Julie? Okay, it is Jesse. Team slot 9. And are they in? Yes. Okay, so we can start. Who is this TikTok? Kick the player from the rim. There we go. I really like the extra time for preparation. It just helps with like, oh, I messed up. I need to change something. With the last minute detail. I think that's great. Because what also happens is like people like join the moment you hit go. You're like, and now you can't change anything before. But now you can. You can just be like, oh, no, I'm not started. Oh, you guys can't see what I see. But generally someone was in the match, in the room. And so that should have been, so I can cancel the start and do it again. Look at this, the hardcore. So I was wondering if I should do Sandhawk or Erangel. Normally we would go Miramar. We don't have that many to do Miramar. I think even Erangel here with 40 might be a little on the loose side, but I think we're okay. Sandhawk I think would have been comfortable here. But I like Erangel way more than Sandhawk. And that's because it's more of a competitive map for sure. It just doesn't have that, like, you know, you can hide anywhere mentality. On Erangel, you especially saw that with when we were getting to the last circles. There's really nowhere for people to go. And in Sandhawk, sometimes you can just go prone in the grass and kind of hide yourself, and that will work. And then there's a lot more natural cover with rocks and trees than any other map. So this is kind of like you have to be good at knowing where you're going. You can't just like not study the map and think you're gonna win. The teams that know all the little nooks and crannies are gonna win because there's not as many of them compared to Sandhawk. All right, so here we go. Teams jump it. We have a really south plane here. So we might get some love on the island. Apparently no one going military. That's surprising to me with this circle. Now, I think a lot of people were kind of worried that they're going into a hot drop, apparently, because otherwise this does not make sense. No one picked Novo except for one team. Jeez, no one was willing to risk it for the biscuit here at military base. That is really, really surprising. So these could be other risky things. Everyone head north, right? So there's a lot of small towns, but no major towns other than Pachinki, and Pachinki's definitely going to get some love here. This is going to be tough. You see 3 teams are coming here. They were willing to go for the long distance, so here we go. I think this is a good spot for Revolution. They're not going to get surrounded here, other than already shots on the bottom, as SIL was able to work together there and get a knock. There's a player up top. That could be interesting. Here, TR Energy. Yep, there's an enemy right there. But jumps down. Energy's kind of rotating around and around and around we go. But they don't come in. No one wants to come into his house. So go to Emperador. He's got a grenade. Throws it up. Does not hurt anyone. Oh, that nade almost took down Emperador. I think if he didn't get onto the window, he would have been out. So SIL's been taking some damage. No one knocked, though, in the process. And so he found bandages on this far side and will definitely use them. Enzo with Kim. Kim Tan is needing to heal for sure. He's got nothing and gets shot through the window quickly. Enzo rotates back again. That's an enemy through the smoke. Sees him again. Oh, the shotgun's what he's worried about there. So he's a little more on the strafe side. Good job. Good teamwork there from Revolution. Pushes in, says hi. Drop shot works, but gotta get out of there. Gets knocked in the process. Fantasy. Ooh, everyone's out on that team. So TR comes in, says, hi, we're here too. Everyone, you're not the only 2 teams having a battle. Lee Wan needs to heal, and he's only got bandages. He's going to use his last one here. He's got got meds too. I guess he'll put in a can as well. Oh, I thought he was his last one. He's not. He's still got it. Oh, they're pushing in. Shotgun work. Fantasy going nuts, but he gets taken down from the player that's on the second floor. He jumps down. Emperador. He's going first person mode. He thinks he's in the room. He's outside. He's on the stairs. Nope. He jumped down. Waiting for him to come in. He thought maybe he'd wrap around again. Oh, Energy's going to go for the revives. Does he know that? Does he know? Oh, he does. He knows. No, gotta go. Don't let him get the revive in. He didn't get the revive in. He got the last shot. 3 eliminations for the team. Emperador with 2. He will be happy to stick around and be... He's literally the last guy in Pachinki. There was 3 teams at least. I think it was 4, actually, when all said and done here. There was 4 teams at Pachinki, and he's literally the last one. No one escaped. No one ran away from Pachinki, which is pretty baller, if I do say so myself. I really like that about all the teams in this one. Sometimes you see all the teams coming down, and you're like, we gotta go. We'll take a car and bail. I don't think any team did that. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure no. Unfortunately, I mean, still good you guys got 3 eliminations, but that is not worth the risk, right? You do not want to lose 3 to get 3. That is not a worthwhile endeavor, especially in the beginning. He's going to be doing a lot of hiding. He's going to be doing a lot of trying to get into zone without being noticed. As look at all these other teams. NF, full. N7, full team. FNE, well, what about you guys? Disconnected. That is rough for them. And then ZB, full team. So all the other teams that are currently on the map, all full teams. So SIL, even though they had a really good match number 1, and a not great match number 2 here, that is going to lead to some difficulties. Here we go again. ZB. It's a different ZB. So that was a lot of fighting quickly. I didn't even notice these teams out here. But a lot of fighting quickly, so that's gonna lead to a bit of a lull. Having all those teams eliminated so quickly, it's gonna be easier for teams to get into the next zones. We might see some teams trying to go aggressive to get some eliminations, especially with the numbers that we're having here. It makes a lot more sense to go out and be aggressive. You're less likely to get third party when you actually engage with another team. So when you get the jump on another team because you're the ones pushing in the most case, you want to get your cars. That's just rude. He's leaving. I thought he was leaving him. Oh no. I thought he got this car stuck too. Yeah. You guys are esports, everything we'd like to see in the... Ah, he left! Okay, I thought he was leaving. Alright, he's gonna fix all of this in this go. There we go. Like, except for this car, it's not flipping back over. He's just like, forget it. I don't... No one wants to help poor Russell. There you go. Alright, you guys are good. Blue zone's no damage, so it's fine. But what I was saying is, when there's less players on the map early on, you really want to be aggressive because the chances of getting third party when you're pushing is more minimal. And the chances of getting third party later in the game is always higher. Always higher. Frankie went in between everyone and is starting to get shot now. Luckily, can get out of harm's way. Smith is boosting up as the whole team's about to head out. Again, a lot of teams are going to be able to find these vehicles. A lot of vehicles to be utilized. is Emperador. Again, this is the player that's going to have the most trouble because he's by himself and nobody else is soloing it at this point. No other team right now. The team's coming over. Let's see if they're going to spot him going through town. He's got the worst vehicle in the game. Might get taken down by Emperador. Did Crazy notice him? I don't know if Crazy noticed. Might have saw him through the window for a split second there. But he's, I don't know. Maybe not. I'm actually starting to think for, oh, shot in the back. Oh, one more. It's stuck. Oh, but he got low enough. Wow. Now, the good thing for the other player, because it's SIL, right? That's shooting. It's, oh, there's a fight here. Let's just move on. He's going to try to hide this vehicle more. He does not want to get shot up. Oh, he's rotating. Pushing? Wow. Pushing. Yeah, that was not the move I was expecting. And he's going to try to run him over. Oh, misses him. Oh my god, that worked. For a second. Oh, he got set. It worked for a moment. Oh, that wasn't your own team. Did he steal 2 kills? No, he had to have taken 1. Right? Yeah. He got an elimination though for that. He was gonna get healed up. Oh, bad spot for NF. Did they have a vehicle? How did they get there? They do have a vehicle, but they need smokes to cover up and just kind of rotate back. Shari needs to get healed up now. Luckily, they're not going to get naded anytime soon, but this car is taking a lot of damage, and they need this car. This car gets shot from the other direction. You guys came over again. Oh my. That was not, I did not see that coming. They're shooting from distance, trying to get another ZB team. Try to loot some of this. This is a risky thing to try. I don't know what the... Oh, they think someone's in there. I'm like, why are you going for the loot? Oh, they don't know. They think there's someone still here. There's a lot of shots in the distance from ZB. And Crazy's the one taking the heat. So the shots from SON up top. I'm glad spectate mode fixed itself in the scope-ins. There's a bit of a line here with ZB being in the middle, but ZB also has a very well-defended area. Is that you? That was you. I wasn't thinking you were making the shots. I thought maybe it was like too far. Like the bullets can't seem to find their destination. But no, he got it. He got it. So now you're stuck here. And nobody here to help. Where's your teammates? Let's take a look. Anyone going to drive back for you? Not you. Not any of the players here are currently. I guess they had to leave you. So these two teams are still close, but you know, with these, this is like a position between position that's constant. Like we've seen these battles before, and usually nothing really happens because no one really peeks too much. But Persia is knocked. Will they decide? Yeah, Frankie's like, yeah, let's full send this. Let's do it. And that's the right move. Hopefully, with everyone else sending it too. Oh, is that a nade? He threw something, he knew it, and so there it is. He's gonna try to throw it there, but that is not the place. Uh-oh. Oh, good. We froze for a second, but we're good. Someone on the first floor? Oh, he's on the first floor. Frankie's now getting hit from behind and taken down by the lowercase ZBs and thirsted out by the uppercase ZB. And so it looks like Harden was able to get Julio, who has been their best player. Last game, they had 8 from this person. So we'll see if he gets thirsted, though. And there is the thirst. I believe this team did extremely well last round. They had the most eliminations out of any team in any match. They could have the most eliminations currently, but with only 2 this round, that's going to make things a little bit more difficult. And you're going to go pick up Crazy. Crazy was already knocked before. Apparently got picked up because his health is pretty high up. Healed. And so where are you going? Are you coming back? Are you looking for smokes? What's going on here? I guess Crazy could take some hits for a bit. You do have 2 smokes, so that's what I would use to go pick up your teammate. Isn't that your teammate? Am I wrong? Am I? Crazy. Okay, there's the elimination. I'm surprised. They were like, I don't want to pick him up. I don't want to do that. I don't know if that would have put him in trouble, but I think it was worth the risk. All right, this place is well fortified with 4 players in zone. This one too. They're looking around like, where is everyone? GRX first place last round. Remember that? But only 3 eliminations in total. So if they have another great rank situation, I think they're in the money. But really what's important is getting those eliminations. Without them, you're not going to get first place overall. You're not going to be in the top of the top. But you might be somewhere around the top if you just get good rank. And the other thing I like to mention almost every time, because I think this is a common misconception, is that playing it safe does not help you get points. It hurts you get points. Playing it safe is more risky than playing aggressive. And the reason that is because you're putting all your eggs in one basket when you play risk averse, which means you're not putting a lot of risk when you're trying to hide and try to just get into zones, all that motion, right? But Lesso taken down and about to be thirsty. As I mentioned, and just to finish up that point, you're putting all your eggs in one basket to stay alive, right? But if, let's say you get taken down, what happens? You get no points for anything. No rank points, no elimination points. Meanwhile, if you play a little bit more aggressive, you can play like middle aggressive. You don't have to be like super push every moment. But if you're playing as much for rank as you are for eliminations, that's a good balance. Because he made some contact, but I think he needs to drive out of here. Because the reason you want to do this is because if you get taken down fairly early, but you might have some eliminations, well, you're keeping yourself in play, right? You're doing the good stuff. And then if you win, obviously, then you come out with kills and rank. You're looking real great. You're on top of the heap. So you really don't want to be playing it safe. Now here, I think it makes sense for Harden and Lipa to kind of bail. I don't know. It's a 1v4. I don't even know if you have teammates. Nope, all your teammates are gone. Now at this point makes sense to play it safe. This point, because your best chance at getting points is through rank. No matter who you really face, a 1v3, 1v2, 1v4. Oh, Lordy. Lordy, this car is not looking great. He's staying within line of sight. Gotta get lower. I guess that works too, but the blue zone's now gonna overrun you. Yeah, this was not the best place to stop. He's gonna make a run for it to the right. He's safe, but he needs a car. Maybe he'll find a car in this town. He's got the hill in his favor. This could be interesting. High grass here, not bad, but where are those enemies coming from? There's some on the left. Here's Gentleman. Is he gonna go over to the left? Go more to the left. There's the enemy, right? That he doesn't know about. And there they are. And it looks like they're not going that way. You heard some shots from that direction. still staying put here. Let's keep an eye on that. Oh, they're coming over, I think. And 7 coming around. There's a vehicle. They see it now. So they got a pretty well defended spot here. And this is what I'm talking about with positioning. You need to know positioning on this map and Miramar 2. Is that this is working nicely. Oh, they took him out. Yeah, they took him out on the right. And 7 gets a kill there. Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy. And they're getting shot from a third-party player. SON. For criminal, I think they should leave. They got this little bubble. This little bowl here is nice. And this is the position you take when you've done your homework. This is a position where you know works because you've played many times or you've at least looked it up. And that's what makes good teams great. Because to this, it looks like, oh, there's dead zones everywhere. There's not a place to hide. But if you've done your homework and you know where to go, you can make a good hiding spot, or a good vantage point, I should say. Jaw looking toward Gentleman's direction. They got to get into the next zone, though. They got a minute, so they do have a little bit of time here. But when that minute comes up, they're going to have to rotate. Looks like N7 is working on that rotation. They heard shots from this direction again. Oh, this team. I'm going to head up north for a second. Emperador right there. He's got a grenade ready to throw. Let's see if it makes it up. Here it comes. It misses, and the return comes in hot. Oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind. I thought Emperador got taken out. Throws a grenade to the left. Wow, that's major damage. He's looking in that corner. Does he have meds? Yes, you have a first aid. It'd be weird if you didn't at this point. Wow, another great throw, but just missing. A hot potato game, literal hot potato. Emperador was able to get a first aid off, but his health is still lower. Being on the low end is not good, but he still wins it. Great job from Emperador. And that enemy had a teammate here who was just helping with giving information. So Emperador should have really lost that. And so the battle on the south side is also finished up. And so we are left with GRX and SIL. Both teams, by the way, have won a round. SIL won first round. GRX won the second round. Oh, come on, gotta get it. He needs something. He's in a 1v3. He needed that 1v1 to finish up. Unfortunately, not happening. He heard that car coming. He throws a grenade out. Misses. Gentleman throws one back. Gets some damage on him. This is probably not looking good for Emperador. He's taking some hits here. GRX not really surrounding the area, but will throw a grenade right at his feet. That's for sure. So GRX, great job. They won 2. Oh, okay, good. We don't have to hear that. Great. GRX won 2. No, don't tell me it's going to continue. Oh, usually it just continues. Has that changed now? Have they fixed this? Or is it stuck in this rotation where it'll just shoot now? Oh, no. All right, well, I'll just mute it on your side at least so you don't hear it. So we can go over it. I can hear it quite well. All right, I just lowered it in my own ear. All right, so GRX, as I was mentioning, let me just make sure my mic's still working. Yeah. They won match number 2. They only had 3 eliminations. We've seen teams get at least not at least, but at most 13. SIL had a first place with 9 eliminations in a round. So I think that's going to be the main difference maker here. right? GRX, great job getting 6 eliminations, first place. But with SIL getting 6 eliminations as well, getting second place, yes, they're not going to get those. It'll be like I believe a 4-point swing there, but I believe SIL will have more points at the end of the day. Now, it could be that GRX did better than SIL in their match 1 compared to SIL in their match 2. It's a little confusing, but overall, it's possible that GRX has won it. It has to really be between GRX and SIL. They're 1 and 2, easily determined at this point. Unless there's another team that had like 20 eliminations that's down the rank line. Otherwise, it's one of these two teams. N7 with 3 eliminations, SON with 3 as well, and ZB with 2. Now, this other ZB team, the lowercase one, again, Julio had 8 eliminations in the previous round. This is the team that got 13 eliminations, which was the most we've seen from any team in any match. They never got first place, though. And even though they'll get some points here, not a lot, right? So I think they're in the top 4. I just don't think they're obviously not first or second place, right? Given that we see N7 here at 3rd place, it's possible that they are a top 4 teams. Given that we see SON at 4th place here, it's possible they're also a top 4. It's really hard to tell when you go farther down the line, but we'll do our best to try to figure things out, I guess. Here's the other ZB team. I think these two ZB teams got pretty similar scores overall. I think the lowercase CB team did better overall, but nonetheless, I think it's going to be pretty same. NF here with 0, FNE. They constantly got eliminations. Their rank is probably going to be the worst. The ratio between rank and eliminations is one of the biggest I think we're going to see compared to some of these other teams, because we've seen this team low but constantly getting some level of elimination. It's unfortunate though, because rank does matter at some level. Eliminations matter way more, but in order to be top 4, you do need a little bit of both. You can't have just one. TR with 5 eliminations. Good job, Fantasy with 3, and somehow in 9th place. And then Revolution with 3 eliminations. That has to be rough. These are teams that were at Pachinki, remember, where there was like 4 different teams fighting them out. So just picture this, right? Revolution, they had 3 eliminations, but with like 4 different teams there, what is that? Like 12 teams in the area, or 12 players in the area. So, that's gonna be tough. TR here, they had a majority of eliminations. They had 5 compared to their 4-player team, which would normally be good, but since third parties are a thing, TR got really hurt by that. FNE, same thing. They had 3 eliminations. In normal, that would be good. They probably would have won it if it was a 1v1. So that's, third parties can really mess teams up. That's just the overarching argument, I would say. And I think Aquilus was the last player standing in Pachinki. Unless it was another player. Right? I have to go back. I forgot who it was. But it's tough to be the last player on your team in the beginning of a match. And that's that. That wraps up this tournament. So if you guys have any questions about this tournament, let me know. We do have these every month. You guys can sign up for them. Free to play, $100 prize pools. We really enjoy having new teams, veteran teams. So don't hesitate to try it out if it's your first time. Obviously, if you played before, you hopefully know the drill and will want to do it again. This is hosted by NKD Esports and Community Gaming. It would be wrong for me to not mention that Community Gaming's pretty great. They got a lot of tournaments in different games. So not just PUBG Mobile, which we do, not just COD Mobile, which we do, but also in your favorite console games, your favorite PC games, you name it, right? As long as it has an esports scene, it probably has a tournament to go along with that. And so give it a shot. Some of them are solos. So for all of you that don't have a team in anything particular, you guys can do that. This tournament for us, and I think for most of the community gaming tournaments. It's about just making sure you have teammates. So if it's not solo, right? For mine, it's a squad, right? These are 4 players in each team going against other teams of 4. You don't have to be a comp team, right? Some of these guys, they have FNE as their tag, TR as their tag, Revo as their tag. You don't need a tag, though, for our tournaments. This is community gaming, which is indicating, I mean, it's kind of simple version, but it's communicating that you can just be a bunch of friends. You guys can, maybe you just met them in the game and you're not a team, you're not a comp team playing in these major esports tournaments, but you're a team that's like, you know what, let's give it a shot. Let's try it out. And we really encourage you to try it. We want you guys to participate, to enjoy yourselves. We want to be able to serve you guys with great tournaments and a fun time. So don't hesitate to try it. If it doesn't work out for you, you don't enjoy it, there you go. You don't enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, we hope you continue it, right? Just like anything. So don't worry if you're not like the best player or you're afraid that like you'll get embarrassed. There's some team that has to be in the bottom. By the way, if you feel like you're going to be at the bottom, don't worry about it. No one cares. Revolution's a great team. They got 10th place. Doesn't change the fact that they're still a great team. So don't worry about being in last if you ever feel. And I'm sure, Revolution, they've won our tournaments before. Just to make sure people understand, they have won in first place. So just because you have a bad day or a bad match doesn't mean that you're not good. And so we highly encourage you to try out tournaments, whether it's ours or someone else's, just to see how you'd feel in it, if you enjoy it, and all that. All right, so what I'm going to do is get these scores calculated. It'll take me a bit, but I'll have it in Discord and I'll have it in Instagram tonight. So the way to see it is to go to the Discord, which is linked in the description. You guys will find it there below. And there you will you want to go and get the PUBG Mobile role. And again, if you guys are unaware of Discord, it's all free. There is no cost. If anyone's asking you for money, then you're at the wrong place. So it's just like being on Twitter or something. It's just another social media platform. So go over to our Discord and see what we have. And hopefully you guys will enjoy our tournaments or just enjoy the company of other people. Take care.